Hello, everybody. I know my hair is not good, but it is what it is. In life, it is what it is. Why I'm starting it with this because it is what it is. You can't change what it is. Here it's like in the past 2 days. It's been an energy that goes around, and I spoke to some of you. You guys have the same migraine. Why do you have a migraine? You got the migraine of overthinking. The overthinking came in from with facing the shadow of yourself or facing the shadow of others from within. Today we're going to talk about the healing the shadow. Yeah, because the damage that was done by the shadow from within you guys, it is a shadow. Something that lives in the shadow, something that lives in the matrix, in the false world. But when the reality hits you, guess what? You understand those things that were done in the shadow, that were done there from a different point of view, from different understanding, from not real thoughts, and created not real actions. There's going to be a lot of healing within this. Special message for all those that are in the new energies, they are in the new road that you tasted, where everyone's going right now through. It's the wisdom. You're gaining the wisdom that leads you to the inner peace. Now you understand why. You overcome this path of judgment. You understood the part of illumination. The part of illuminations is actually gained the wisdom from within, and that wisdom help you not only to navigate life, not only to navigate the situations, but also to navigate yourself as an energy and gravitations. That's the reason you have actually peace from within, because your emotions, your energies, your gravitations is the same. You don't have internal conflicts within, as you have internal conflicts when the things were done from the shadow, the things were done from the face mask. That's what you have, the inner peace. Congratulations to all of you who have this inner peace. You will understand it, how you get it. Now you're getting at the idea. Now you understand why was this shift back from the old ways to the new way. What is this shadow work right now that it's doing with in the Scorpio season? And I want to say thank you to all of you who did this job, who are in this journey, people who are in this chat that does that work and show off about it. I'm saying show off, and because they get off of their shadow and they show off in the chat. They share their knowledge, they share their experience, and I want to say you, thank you. It is what it is, and thank you. So, have some two people on chat. That's Margot. Hi, Margot. Thank you for fixing your YouTube. And Sasha, thank you for coming in into the chat and say hi to everybody. Talking about a shadow. Hi, Lorianne. Thank you, everyone. And I want to apologize to you guys about yesterday, but yesterday I had this migraine pain and I spoke with someone for it, and they have the same migraine. This afternoon, I spoke with somebody else, and they have the same migraine. Wonder why? That's what it was. You are either facing your own shadow or you face somebody else's shadow. If you are in soul relationships for it, that could be soulmates, twin flames, divine partnership, astral partnership. Yeah, you're gonna face it. That with this new cycle, we're gonna have a new things coming up. One of them is gonna be an astral partnership. Yeah, you're gonna feel it as you're going up. You're gonna understand it. It's not only about twin flames, soulmates. There is a lot more there. We are going to about to discover from within. People think that the depth, when we dive deep, guess what? We're also rising up. You need to understand that when you go in the two opposite directions, you actually are learning the two realms from within. The higher you go, the more darkness you're going to face. That's why you're learning through the opposite situations. And the more you're stretching out, the more you're learning from within, the more you're going to face who? Your shadow. So, talking about facing your shadow, a lot of the people facing the shadows right now, and there is a collective energy about this shadow. This shadow, it's kind of like a that happened because that was when the moon was together with Saturn. This is like the karma's catching up to us. It was only a glimpse. That was the glimpse of what the full moon energy will be. I'm not going to spare you the truth. We're here for about the truth. But when you look at it in the shadow, when you embrace your shadow, what does that mean to you? That means that everything is in the shadow. You are not anymore afraid of it. That is it. When you admit your mistakes, that's when you understand your mistakes. That's when you feel sorry about mistakes. But that is the place that you hug in those mistakes because they teach you how to be a real person from within you. How are you going to understand that you heal your shadow? You are going to be talking about what you did in your shadow without fear. You are not caring if they're going to judge you, if they're going to point a finger at you, if they're going to tame you, shame you, blame you, and so on. You don't care. That's how you win over your shadow, or your shadow wins over you. Because out of a fear, you're going to be afraid of the things that you did from within. See, guys, my point? But when you embrace your shadow, you embrace your mistakes, you forgive yourself, and you are getting in touch base with the real thing from within. For example, you knew you should have not done something. That was it. Your shadow told you to do it. And guess what? Your soul knows about it. That was the real you. That your soul knows about it, that you should not do it, but you did it anyway. Those are the things that's going to come in it right now from within the past. That's going to come in, but they're coming in to helping you to understand the things from within yourself. And in the new road is going to be a very beautiful because it's going to be having a lot of healing during this. There's going to be a healing created that is going to be healing the shadow. So there's going to be a lot of shadow healers coming in. So you'll see it. For right now, these energies, these situations is not going to be. But the shadow work done within the twin flames, within the soulmates, within the soul, it's going to come in and it's going to help. And I've seen it from the visions. And I'm giving you these visions for it. Hi, Purity. Thank you for coming in. And we are looking at to these energies. You need to understand the soul knows how to heal. So when you hook your shadow, you hooked your face mask, and you give them a last kiss, and bye bye. Guess what? You are become who you are. Without you represent your false self anymore, because there is no false self. Is your real self from within you. When you heal that, when you embrace this shadow, you're not hiding anymore. You become true personality. And guess what? True personality is more attractive than fakes. Okay? Your fake face that you put in of everyone, they're going to feel it how it is. Specifically, people who's going to be healing their shadow, they will understand by energy how and what is the person in the front of them. Did they talking from their shadow or they're talking from their real self? And hi, Kitty Sweet. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sending the love and the light. I appreciate it. And glad to see you here in the chat. So we're talking about that you're going to feel, but you're going to feel, first of all, good to yourself. And when you catch someone with dealing with the shadow, you might gonna tell them, okay, why just not tell me the full truth? Why you doing this? What's the real reason? Don't tell me that you're doing the right actions for different reason. Tell me the real reason because I can sense it. And they're gonna be like, and tell them, yeah, the real reason is, look, that's what the real reason is. Kind of like we all gonna be up psychic readers. It's needed, by the way. It's needed because there is a lot of shadow that has been done over the years. It has been done, but that is a part of evolution. That's who we are. That's who we are supposed to be. And when you talking from your soul, their soul understand, and their soul will begin to look more within their shadow. It's going to be a lot of shadow healers coming. Trust me on that. It's coming. So right now, this whole situations with the new energies, there's going to be a lot of people scratching their heads. What the heck that is? That is you to become a true personality. And the people with true personality, they're going to be every place where they go to. They're going to be their true personality. They're going to be their truth here, their truth here. They're going to say the truth. They're going to do the truth. And guess what? They have a different, attractive gravitational field, different energy, different emotions, and they have a different actions too. You're going to be looking at like, well, everybody does like this, but this person does like this. Guess what? You're going to figure that out from within you. And there's going to be this embracement. And that embracement within the shadow, when it ends, you're going to have more energy. And let me tell you what I'm talking about, the energy. The energy you wasted to keep your secrets because they stay in the shadow, to keep it up the things from with the wrongdoings, they are done by the face mask. You putting so much energy in there. So when you put so much energy in there, guess what? They became bigger because you invest energy of keeping them hidden, keeping them hidden from within. And guess what? They become larger and larger. They become burden. And that burden later on turns into sickness. Now, since you're understanding this, you're going to understand that the healing of some of the sicknesses is actually related that you keep in secrets because of your own shadow. You're sick, not because of something else. You're sick of your secrets. You're sick of the wrongdoing. You're sick of all this shadow from within. That is your actually what it's a poison for your soul in that. But now with the soul love from within you, you embraced it. You say, you know what? I don't give a You know, guys, what I'm talking about. And guess what? You rebel from within. You embrace that shadow. You tell everything that it needs to be. And guess what? By you telling it this, you expressing what this shadow is, and you taking that energy out. So now you don't have to put it anymore in you. Now you have more energy to operate. Your energies goes up. Your understandings goes up. You embrace more from within yourself. You have more love from within. Then you fill up your empty battery from within because your battery is sucked up by the energy that you put in to protect your shadow. That is a real shadow work. When you have the courage, the strength, the guts, the balls, you too get that shadow out of your system, out of your energy system, out of your emotion system, out of your gravitational system. And you begin to heal on level you never imagined from within you. But now is this energy that's coming, and you're gonna feel these tensions. And few people asking you what it was. It was a migraine type of. But guess what? We understood what was this migraine because of lack of speaking the truth from within you. and are dealing with the current situations about it. Back 8 months ago, I'm going to send you back for those who follow the channel and those who look at it. I was suggesting you go back 8 months ago when we started the live chat in there and look in there how we started. I'm suggesting you to go ahead and see this because some of the people they followed this and they got into where they are. Okay, but now by you embracing the shadow right now, you're going to understand one thing. You are going to work within the shadow of other people. And now when you work within the shadow of the other people, you're going to be more easy for you to forgive. Why? Because you were shadow once yourself. You're going to find your spiritual ego in the shadow. hmm And that will bring you to whole another level of wisdom from within. Because you're not judging. You just see what it is. Because it is what it is. That's how it goes. See how good it feels when you take the energies out? How beautiful that is. And that's how it goes. And I have a smile on my face. Because guess what? The more you let it go of this shadow, the more wider you're going to become, the more energy it's going to have from within. And Josh, thank you for reporting in. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you here. So, Margot, I experienced some of the shadow you're speaking about it and like me to become aware of how it's experienced. It was awesome. I know you're breaking down for me. I love it. Yeah, that's what it was. I needed a time, but I needed to feel it myself. But guess how I felt it there? I felt it after a communication with the soul connection. I felt it that shadow. I don't know if that was me or hers, but I felt the shadow and I got from that shadow. Okay, but that was a collective shadow, not just only from her. Okay, and that it is what it is. Okay, that it is, but leads to that spiritual maturity, purity, passion. Exactly. Laughing out loud, it's maturity. We are maturing on the soul level, and the maturity of you embracing your shadow and kissing goodbye to your face mask. Guess what? You mature as a soul that walks within the ages of Aquarius, ready to live in the age of Aquarius. That's the preparations. We are going to experience in this within the next 2 years. So there's going to be for like 2 years, there's going to be a lot of changes coming in, a lot of things that are going through it, and there's going to be a beauty. You already sense the beauty for in this situation. Astrology wise, that is a lot of connecting with a few planets. These planets that will be a Pluto, that will be a Saturn, that will be a Jupiter, the growth, the Neptune. Those are non-personal planets. They are collective planets for it. Okay, and we are going to be looking at this energies in the next 2-3 years, how they're going to change, how they are going to change. In the few years, we're going to have a Uranus, which is the universe energy going into Gemini. You'll see there. We are preparing for this to create a better relationships, to create a better relation situations, and so on and so on. For so purity, passion. Does divine send the new counterpart to your to twin flame refuse to change? If they refuse to change, that is their refuse to the divine. You have nothing to do with it. Is the divine is going to send you a different counterpart? That is a whole another ball game. Depends of what the divine plan is. You will know from within. You will understand When is the time to let it go? Because the divine will cut the divine cord. You cannot cut divine cords. You can cut emotional cords, you can cut energy cords, you can do a prayers for cutting cords and so on and so on. Yeah, you can block them of all communications. You can kind of like do whatever you can, but the divine connections, they are divine connections. You cannot cut them. It's only within the power and the blessing within the divine. So it all depends of all this. Some of the twin flames, they are going to that they don't want to change, as you said, purity. They are going to experiencing things from within them. How the divine is going to proceed with these people, that is a divine purpose from within. They may walk in with their shadows and so on, and guess what? Everyone, when they sense their shadow, they're going to sense them. And then they're either going to be forced to change or they're going to look from within because their life will crash. And it's divine part there. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay? It's about you. You need to understand this journey is about you. Same thing like my journey is for me. Okay? I have to deal with this maturity. But today we talk about that when you understand from within yourself that once you were also it is lower astral vibrational energy, but you went up. You cross the shadow, you cross this path, you fight for it, you evolve, and you are more as an energy. Now you will understand that these energies, these lower astral energies, they come to you seeking help to evolve. They don't want to evolve after they've been with you and talking with you and grow from it and so on. That's their problem. Okay? But it's not yours. That is the age of Aquarius. You to do everything on a personal level for a collective benefit. So that will be purity passion. I just want to do my mission and be happy. Exactly. I do my mission. I'm here. I'm present. Currently, I'm right in front of you. Happy. Happy. So well, Josh. Well, yeah. I have a hat that I'm wearing, and if you guys see my beanie hat, sometimes when it goes down and it froze my hair, there is nothing I can do about it. Some people say you have to look in the front of the mirror because you are present and you are out in the public and you have to look good. You know what? Screw this. I have to look real the way I am. I am who I am. It is what it is. So I went out doing some help with friends. I actually give them a flower, a real live flower in a pot, and went out and we actually planting a tree today with them. Also have some spiritual talk. So I just came in. Probably we're talking about 15 minutes before I become live. So I didn't really look myself in the mirror because I am who I am. It is what it is. So that point, that's how it goes. Four, because it's more important about the message. You guys to get the message. Because that shadow, shattering your world, shattering the world that we are living in. The shadow, the false world, is shattering the soul from within. It shatters the love from within. And guess what? We created one unhappy, toxic environment. There is nothing but a false lies, deceits, and so on. And guess what? It's not reality. If you look at it, I mean, it's not reality. To me, it's theater, games, and so on. But when you understand those are games within yourself because of lack of knowledge, lack of understanding of really who you are, and lack of the progress that we need to make right now, we need to cross this threshold of understanding of reality of what we are and engaging within the gravitation's energies, within the universe, within our emotions, we are going to a new, higher level of new moral, new society. We're building a new earth. The impact is so much, and so much is in stake. Guess what? It is in stake. Our lives to living in a real world, our kids to living in the real world, and the kids after. And we need to have this real world the way it should be, not the way it currently is. Everyone kind of like closing its eyes for things that should be wrong. You closing your eyes? Yeah, you have a shadow. That's what that is. Uh, Queen Master, thank you for coming in. Ximena, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I love it. Actually, I bought it. This was a through the donations of Crow Girl. Here it for it, she sent me a birthday gift, and I told her what I'm gonna do. And now everyone likes it. This for it, it's huge. By the way, it's huge. I like it. Actually, I was looking at for a more bigger one, but that was the only one size that I have. But it's still actually there he is. If you look at it left and right, four, and I love it. Actually, I love it. I love this four. My favorite planet, Saturn. Saturn is the one responsible for astrologers, but also he is the teacher. He is the karmic teacher, that teaching us about not only karma, but teaching us about the ways from within. But in the wrong situations, Saturn could be representing a jail, inner jail from within until you don't get out of it. That's what it is. He is the one who rules the shadow from within you. So, when you embrace your shadow, you become the wisdom that Saturn is teaching you. How about that? I love him too. He's in my 12th house, in Cancer, and family. So, what I work with, family, what I do, what I teach you to become better for yourself, but also for your family. Yeah. He is also a teacher, representing that when he's in 12th house, you are going to be a teacher of some sort. Yeah. So, Christine, hi. Thank you for coming in. Purity, passion. I know my worth and I deserve to be a good person in life. I'm ready. I did everything I could to be honest with him. Perfect. It actually wasn't about him. Purity it was about you. When you're honest to your counterpart, you did your part of the naked talk properly and you show off. Let me say what I mean by show off again. Okay, that is it about. I'm like this. I did this. I'm gonna do this, and I've done it. Show off. That's it. You're showing off your true personality in this material world. That's it. If you did this, congratulations. You understand why you're in this new energies like this. Hi, Casey. Thank you for the very true. I don't know what the very true is, but whatever the very true is, it is what it is. Maybe it is what it is. Purity, it's like God sent me to this person to test my faith. My psychical abilities came out after meeting him, but that's about it. I can only give you so much love until I'm energy abused. You need to understand people shows off what they are. Take a look within the abuse, and you may find out that that abuse was somehow you needed to learn. Okay, for example, you needed to learn to abuse because once you heal that abuse from within you, you begin to heal other people who are abused. Maybe that's what you experience abuse, purity. Look from within you. You know the answer. If you don't know the answer, seek in your shadow. The answer is there. Queen Master, when I look at you as your new spirit about you, I can feel something special in your energy. Makes me feel full. You are blessed. Congratulations in your journey. Queen Master, yes, I'm continuously evolving for. That has been throughout the years. If you go back and watching some of my videos there, you will understand that I'm constantly evolving because I'm trusting the universe. My trust, my faith, my stubbornness, I would say more properly, but also a coexistence and co-working with in the universe energies in me helps me to do this. Somehow the universe creates situations with my life, and I learn how to turn the pain into wisdom. That is what's called a spiritual alchemist. That's what the alchemy is about. But I have to experiencing things, I have to be in a relationship with things so I can heal these situations. And some of you who's been working with me, you guys know how that impacts your life. You guys know it. And I want to say that thank you to people who came to me for this healing. But the most of all, I want to say thank you to the people who actually took a further step. They become to be more and more themselves. And to be themselves, I see that they impact other people with this. And that's what the universe look for it. Universe doesn't look just for this. When you transform, when you become yourself, when you heal the wounds from within you, that energy that it's in me, it's passing to other people. That's the part of being catalyst for some of you. Okay, but I could have not done with the help of the universe and the soul connections I am connected to it. That's it is what it is. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, I gained the wisdom because the shadow that was within me, for it began to dissolve more and more within me. Things that I didn't know that was a shadow from within me. Okay, I didn't know, but now I do. Now I understand why certain things happen in my life, so I can become what I am today. So Quinn, you getting at these energies, and I'm so happy that you see it. I was seeking for these confirmations for it, but I know it's gonna come from someone without me asking the questions, without me looking at in there. See a difference. There is a good difference because healing the shadow is gonna help you. Embracing your shadow is gonna help you. Embracing your past mistakes is gonna help you. But you know what's gonna help you the most? You're going to be uniting yourself from within. You're going to be the soul you are meant to be walking on this earth. Not walking on this earth with the shadow, with the toxic situations, with the face masks on, and do all the gimmicks just to survive in this world. You're here to live a real life from within, not thinking about that the real life is in the shadow. No, you don't. Not using your shadow to pretend you have a life, because you don't live life for yourself, you live life for others. You know how many people they're going to be waking up realizing that they create everything about others just to show off, just to satisfy others. And guess what? They will understand they abandon themselves. Most of the people who have abandonment issues, they abandon themselves first. Parents abandon you, boyfriends, girlfriends, spouses, they abandon you? No, they abandon themselves. That's what they abandon you. You will understand this. Hi, Natalia. Thank you for coming in. Diamond B. Glad to see you here. And the shadow is gonna be helping in you. And oh, Erica, hi. My gosh, what's going on? This very good energies are coming into the chat. Pretty good. Seems like tonight is gonna be a very good chat for, and it's gonna be a very good healing if you understand the energies I'm saying. To some of you, the energy and the vibrations and the words maybe doesn't resonate with you. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. But if they resonate with you, if they're working within you, if you're doing the shadow work right now, you're going to be understand perfectly. Because guess what? You're going to have the inner peace from within yourself. You're going to be doing this work right now, and it's collective work within the shadow. So we are going to getting this new energies coming in right now. If you follow in the astro-gravitational report, the moon is going to be in Aries. And when getting into an Aries, we are going to see what Jupiter is going to giving to us. We're going to see these glimpses of these energies. The same energies we experienced a few months back. Mm-hmm. And some of you who done the job, guess what? You have to do the job right now. No, you don't. God bless the soul for those who has to do it. Wish them good luck within their journey of finding and dissolving their shadow and become a real personality. That's all we can do about it. There's going to be a people acting from ego. There's going to be people aggravated. There's going to be a people who's not going to talk about it, which is okay. But the ones who does, they will. A universe will look for those people to work with, to gain some more energies, to gain more wisdom. And you are going to get more wisdom if you did the inner work from within you. And I believe there's going to be a lot of people waking up now because of the percentage I see of the people who reach out to this inner peace. And I see what the impact happened after that in the past 6-8 months. I would say that probably about 20% of the people, they're going to begin to change. Because about 20% of the people who reach out, who does the work and so on, they got this inner peace within them. There are some people who didn't. They're still within this, oh, my twin should have done this. Oh, my twin should have done that. Oh, no. You should have let that energy between you and your twin flame to evolve from within. Okay? You have to look from within them and understand what's going on until it comes to our realizations. True self, true personality, true love, true happiness within the true universe. And then you're going to look for more higher level of existence that you can only imagine. You're going to have this universal wisdom from within. Then you're going to begin to understand that it's the existence of divine partnerships. And when you even go up there, even higher than that, you're going to learn about astral partnership within the divine. This is going to be a lot of wisdom learned in a completely different way. Whatever the universe has for me, that's what's going to happen. That's what it is. I trust the universe. Always been and always going to be like this because from very little, to me, the universe turned to what I am. All right, you guys, questions, ideas to talk about tomorrow? It's going to be a perfect if you guys want to hop in and say what the things are they should talk about it. Thank you. Margot, Dio, even working with Google to get on YouTube all those days were used for a purpose to allow me to experience words enlightenment, but yesterday, yes, I experienced a lot more wisdom given to God for allowing me to recognize that yesterday It was huge. Yeah, yesterday was huge because it was a lot of there's a lot of work for it. I was pretty much experiencing the whole thing. I went out to like for it, and I dream a very low vibrational situations. Um, but the more than mine, I wasn't there. It wasn't my shadow that I was seeing, but I see the vibrations, and was like you know, had to look. Guess what? I tried all the things that I know to not see this lower vibrational energy situations. They were extremely to a point that I was like, what I need to see this. This is anyway. So I turned on the other side. Didn't happen. I went out for a walk. They didn't go away. I come back here. They didn't go away. I'm like, what I need to do? I was just ask the universe, help me to understand. And guess what the answer was? Embrace it. Embrace that shadow of that person, of what you see, what this lower energy is. And I was like, this is yucky energy. And guess what the universe says? Do you remember that maybe some point of time you are the same yucky energy? Just because you evolve, look at your spiritual ego, how it shows up. And I was like, damn. But that's how you learn. You trust the universe. That is the beauty. You have relationship with the universe within you. That is the beauty. I embraced it. I liked it. And guess what? Gained the wisdom. And now it's a different energy, right? Even in those rough times, for humanity that we experiencing, dealing with this diving within the shadow, guess what? Something beautiful happens. And I said it to this in the astrogravitational reports, but that's what this is. That's how I learn. There's no secrets. I'm telling you all the secrets. Okay, so purity. I have seen my twin as a spirit ghost when I wake up a dream. Why is this astral traveling? If you see it in the dream, something about your counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, divine partnership, for you're going to see things. For, but you gotta look at it. There could be a projection from your shadow. You need to understand projections happen all the time from the shadow. They don't happen from within themselves, and so on and so on. The real divine connections are orchestrated by the divine. That's what this is. They are to understand things. They are to look at more than, so we can heal this world. We can heal this toxic environment, and we can build what was meant to be. We can build the paradise on earth. So, but about astral traveling, you need to understand astral traveling is totally, completely different topic. That it is when you're in purpose, you're meditating, you're taking your astral body energy and you go next to them. You go and see what they do, what it is. We need to understand that can interfere with their energy, with what they're doing, with the energy fields and so on. For it can be a simple and but I don't recommend it to people, and I'll tell you why. Even the people who are masters in astral traveling, they suggest one thing: never do something you are meant to be. Because some people, when they astral travel, they cannot come back to their body. Sometimes this connection between their body, this silver line we are talking about during astral traveling, for it, it's cut. You disconnected because you like that travel, and all of a sudden, that's kind of like a people. Usually, they end up in coma because there is no consciousness there. like an energy I'm talking about. So be aware of if you do a travel, astro traveling, or are planning to learn astro traveling. Don't say I didn't warn you. Andrea, yes, it was a lot yesterday. It was. It was. That would be. How do you go with the flow of life and not react to situations that happen? That would be very good. Here is the wisdom. So, for example, if you had a situations with someone and they did something, okay, they did something because of the shadow, because of not aware of, or not even thinking about it. That's mean they have issues from with them self to act or react like this. But when you look at the flow of life at the current moment, at the current present moment, when you look at it, the shadow within them, you understand these people. They didn't did that from their real self. They did that from their false self, that society or something within them, maybe a lower astral was within them. Because with the more crappy stuff you do, the more crappy energies you attract. That's what the lower astral is. And also, the lower astral, it feeds from a shadow. So the more crappy things you do, the more the lower astral you're attracting and people and situations. Those are for people who always crash, they always need help, they're always seek situations instead of getting to work and remove this shadow and begin a real work. So when you understand out of this that they did something from their shadow, by you embracing your shadow, you embrace their shadow. And guess what? You taking the road of the current life as your real personality from within. It's a little higher wisdom with involved within this. And guess what? When you do this, you're gonna react differently in the situations that happens. Totally different. You're gonna have totally different wise view from a very high level of perspective. Talking about 9D maybe. People think that only 5D or 7D. No, you're gonna be learning things now differently. I talk about this when Jupiter is gonna re-enter Aries. You're gonna see it. You're gonna be actually seeing it when Jupiter turns direct. You're going to see it before Christmas. It's going to be a good Christmas present for everyone is done this. Okay? But you have to face your fears. You have to face your shadow. You have to face the things from within. But the award is going to be amazing to those who did the work. That's all I can tell you. Can't promise you anything. But Diamond B, if you forgive because of the shadow, you will understand there's going to be a much more energy, and I can feel that energy from within you. You have that little smile as an energy right now, and I'm talking personally to you because I know you. Guess what? I know you can do it, and you can do it not only for yourself but also for the people. Okay, Andrea got scary. What is scary from that? That's just the path of flow of life. You are born, you're gonna die. The most beautiful time when you are born is to find out why you are born. And when you find out, ooh, you're gonna love it. You will find out that you are born to become real here. You to grow as energy. And when you understand our purpose is to grow here as energy, create the different gravitations, you gain the different wisdom so you can increase the total wisdom within the society. Guess what's happening in there? Hmm? You're going to find your purpose. And you understand the purpose you're born. From that purpose that you understand that you are born for it, You will understand why people are lower energies than you, because they are here to grow. They may suffer a lot before they understand this. They maybe do a lot of horrible things before I understand to do it. It may take some thousand lives of reincarnations to do it. But guess what? That's the path of evolution that is within us for it. And we are going to be dealing with some more energies that are out of our understandings for. Uh, Elizabeth, hi, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you're talking about astral projections. Yes, the astral projections is not something I'm suggesting you. That's all I want to say. You can have a 5D energy exchanges and you feel them like you. If you don't understand what the 5D energy is, go and watch Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And all about pretty much at the end of the movie when Luke Skywalker talks to Obi-Wan. And when Obi-Wan told him, it is what it is, the truth. So, Erica, deal. I am happy. Yesterday I was training with my TF. We had a much laughing out loud. Suddenly I felt a low energy in me, and my TF asked me 2 times, what are you? Uh, you are breaking down. Be let me first time to see he feels the energies between us. They felt it. You need to understand that within the energies between twin flames, when the divine makes the communications, they feel in it when they do something. He maybe felt like low vibrations in him, and he sent it the same vibrations in you. And that's what it was. Actually, this was kind of like a divine gravity planet, but that happened through a lot of other people. And you need to understand that this is just a part of triggering what we need to heal. So maybe if you look at Erica, he had to look in his shadow the truth about you. Why he feels you? Why? Why when he is with others he sees you? Why when he is someplace else he feels you? And now he feels the energies within. He finds the truth from within himself. So be patient. Let this Scorpio seasons travels out. Let this energy give it a time to change and so on from it. But good things are coming, guys. Good things are coming. Oh, all right. So, any review about topic about tomorrow, or I should look into something else for it? Yeah, let's go put the positive things. We maybe should go and at the end of this season, going out and party. Planning. I want to see. I may gonna go ahead and get me myself a vacation and be someplace and to reward myself about surviving all this. We'll see how it's gonna turn out for it. I might decide to travel. So it depends on it. Mhm. In life, whoever works hard deserves to party hard. Whoever works deserves a more pay. Whoever does this and so on. As long as people don't understand, life is not a playground to play kids games. That's pretty good for it. I'm full for a party. Maybe someday we're gonna make some conference, and during the conference we can be having a twin flame party with really good party. Maybe international conference or something. We'll see. Next year, we'll see. Who knows? But the energy is there. That's all I know. Some of you are feeling it, right? Yeah, I know you're feeling it. I know you do. I know you do. All right, I only have my traditional puff with you guys, and see if you guys have so many questions, anything, anyone wants to add something, any of you wants to share something, any of you have any idea, let me know. But you know what I like, guys, is this moment of sensing the energies that comes in, these beautiful energies from you guys that it's coming into the chat room. Hopefully that energy is transferred later on with people who's watching others. Andrea, where I am going to travel lately is all about Spain, and probably gonna be going to Alicante, maybe going to Malaga, maybe going to. I'm planning to see one special town called Elche. Also, I don't know why, but kind of like it's kind of like a little bit west of Alicante, a very small town in there. For but that's what this planning is. Spain. Y me hizo poco hablando español, so mi su de la España, la práctica de mi español. And what country? Spain. That's in Europe. Andrea. Erica, I love my inner peace, but now also divine timing. Yes, divine timing. Divine timing. Everything is divine timing. And you will feel when a divine timing, it's coming and it works for it. It's going to be working. It's going to be working a lot for it. But you need to understand that everything has a purpose, inner purpose from within you. So, yeah. And tonight I have a plan, so I'm going to be watching Matrix 3. See, watching it in there. There is something I have to understand. Mr. Anderson. I have to learn about Mr. Anderson and there, the shadow, because that shadow that grows up, it was the opposition of the reality within Neo. So that energy was. I have to find out things in there. I have to find things about what was the choices. Something about choices in there. So, all right, then, guys. If you have no idea for topic for tomorrow's chat, maybe we'll see after watching the Matrix, the movie. I'll see what I'm gonna do, and I want to give you with this. Find a discipline to yourself. If you have a discipline to do the wrong things, you have the discipline to do the right things. If have situations from within and you did with energy, you have the energy from within you to face your shadow. If you have this masculine energy of honesty from within, you have the masculine energy of honesty within to face your mask. You have the energy. All it takes a split second decisions that enough is enough with your shadow, because that is destroying the truth from within. So, hacking the truth. Thanks for coming to chat. Regarding work, as we slave away on the earth for very little return, I think we need to be specific regarding how we work. Hacking the truth, most of our wages to go to support machine, be devil, etc. How do we work divine without working for the devil? Thanks to you. Oh God, you talking about the new world order? Yeah, I'm talking about a lot of things. You need to understand something. Hacking the truth. Thank you for coming in, by the way, the chat. You put in issues that isn't there. Have you seen all of a sudden a machines who actually broken down all of a sudden and it was an accident? Have you seen a people who actually getting sick of the toxicity from within them? It doesn't matter how much medical help they will get because the soul from within it's poisoned, and so on and so on. Because we're all gonna die one day. You're gonna turn into an energy. And let me tell you about some of the energies that I encounter, the lower vibe energies that I've seen. If you destroyed world, you're gonna be putting into a millions reincarnations so you can build world to understand what you destroyed. All the toxic people who destroying things that are gonna be forced to learn what it is to create things. Everyone who destroys something, they're gonna be put into a place soon, later, sometimes. There is no escape out of this. So you don't have to worry about all the people who are putting in this machines in this new world and these situations from it. If you don't understand this, I'm suggesting you one very good movie of Keanu Reeves. It's called Johnny Mnemonic. Go and see it. That movie. You'll understand there. It doesn't matter how and why and so on. It's talking about a plague. Plague created from the machines. A plague that was created with a purpose. And I believe that was it, the plague of the black shakes. They appears within the people, cause them a panic attacks and anxiety disorders and so on. And people cannot work. If you have them, you're not treated and so on, guess what? You can't find job, you can't support yourself and so on and so on. Because of a pharmaceutical company knew what it was. But they kept the secret from within. Hackers, they hacked the data, they implanted within Johnny Mnemonic, which is memory from within the brain. But the movie is beautiful. A lot of lessons in there. So don't worry about it. You work for the higher cause. That is your because evolution's coming. Whoever wants to evolve, they will evolve. Whoever doesn't want to evolve, they come back here. They reincarnate and then reincarnate and they reincarnate and until they understand they have to evolve. Once you understand you evolve from these positions, once you understand that you're coming into these positions of gaining the wisdom how the things work within the universe and so on, you will understand. And it's gonna be the best day of your life when you do. The best wisdom you're ever gonna get for yourself. The best energy is gonna get. And you're not gonna cut crap. You're not gonna worry what others do because you know things. Because if they understand what they're doing with their actions, oh boy. You need to understand that for some people, Even if you give them all the gold, all the money of this world, and everything, their life, it is about competition. Who is the best? Because they are competing with others and they're wasting their lifetime here, competing with their shadow, fighting their shadow from within. If some of these people they understood what it's waiting on the other side for them, they would have done the things that have done it right now. Neither this toxic world that we are right now, this toxic political bullshit that the world is. But it's a shadow, collective shadow in there. The question is where you are. You. How power you are, and so on. So that will be it. All right, guys. So thank you for coming in. Let's share the love and the light here. And I wish you guys one thing: have the courage, the strength, the honesty, the power, the love from within you. Embrace your shadow so you can be able to heal from within. You can become a real personality, real yourself, but also you're going to gain the wisdom by embracing the shadow of others so you can help them. They can become real to themselves. All right, guys, let's share the love here. Love you, be loved, and I'll see you tomorrow. You're welcome, mister. You're welcome, Mr. Having the Truth. Here's some gifts of love, guys. They're all for you. All right, guys. You love.